Yo guys, I'm Yellow, a Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, and today I figured that we should talk about, and rather also teach you people, which might not be aware about this, how to strafe in CSGO. I'm gonna teach you the do's, the don'ts, and a couple of nuances to exactly how you should execute it, in which I'll also try and at least show off an example of me being able to make the twist around this long bar corner over to this micro E-box, and then over to this radiator thingy McBob, and thus on towards the boost spot itself, because you can actually do that from CT side, or rather at any moment in time, but it requires a lot of skill, in which yeah, two lovely I guess technically I guess there's like one left strafe and then one right, actually another left strafe. That is what you need to do, that kind of jump. But that aside, so this is essentially what you want to do if you want to strafe. All right, you want to have one smooth right stroke or one smooth left stroke, in which you need to do this in combination with releasing the key of momentum, but that will be the W key, after you've jumped. All right, so that is essentially me holding in W up until this point, in which I hold it, I then press space to be able to get up into the air, in which then comes in the handy action. All right, technically speaking, you got the A and the D key for left and right, in which if you then have this kind of smooth stroke towards yourself, I mean, try and mimic this kind of speed. All right, this is what you in general would like to get. You will be able to fly in any kind of direction, at least that you would like to fly at, in which you can land at pretty peculiar places, or you can run away from annoying opponents and get to safety by being able to, you know, get closer to corners and twist around corners and such things. Even though, again, all of this kind of stuff takes a lot of practice and stuff over the like. In which, let's see if we can make this jump right now. Wow, I was able to do it while I was recording. That's really rare. But that aside, this allows you to not just twist around corners, in which you need to make sure that you don't hit any strange objects. This corner actually have an entire bar blocking you, but you also need to be able to get kind of wary with where you're standing, especially if you want to make these KC jumps. Very hard to do in general, and that's why you rarely see pros do them, even though, again, a few do. But the point though here is that this actually have a lot of utilities, but also very technical and sneaky ones as well, in which if you anybody of you know about, you know, let's say that you have some okay, let's say that you have some kind of heavy gun in the game and you get hit. If you get hit with a heavy gun in this game, you start to stagger. All right, you start to lag behind, like your actual physical movement, it becomes syrup. The cool thing though is that if you know that there's somebody coming for you, maybe you don't have body armor, maybe you only have a weak, meager little pistol, or maybe you're literally running with your knife already. The good thing then is that you can use the strafes to be able to get to safety, or at least to, even if you get hit, because, you know, if you already have the momentum in the air, you're not connected to the ground. Like, getting staggered in this game only works if you're connected to the ground, by the way. It's kind of silly, but it allows this to happen. So if I jump, then get hit, but I'm already doing the strafe, I'll actually be landing in safety, which is kind of cool. And it can screw with the enemy a lot, because they're getting robbed of kills, and then you can literally either repeat kill them, or you can run away and get some kind of other different angle, shooting them with a million bullets. Fucking hell, the game is bugged today. We even have the lag and everything. But yeah, you probably get the gist of how that works. However, there are also other scenarios in which legitimately strafing can give you some easy skrilla, as people would call it. So, let's say that somebody is standing in this corner right here, and they might have an CC75, and they got like no bullets, alright? In which, what you can do then is to either fish out a couple of shots from them by twisting and twirling and jumping around. Now, keep in mind that I'm terrible at bunny hopping, because I use my space bar to jump. But yeah, if you time your jumps properly, you can be able to twist yourself around. Now, the cool thing with this is that because of how you time your jumps well, if you're able to time your jumps well with the landing, you actually don't lose that much momentum. And the quicker you make the jump, the less momentum you lose. In which, actually, also technically speaking, the air strafe itself actually whips in a little bit of speed. This means that if you're able to do this with good synchronization, and which means that also, yeah, scroll wheel, by the way, really useful at that. Go figure, you'll be able to not just bait out all his bullets, but you can then later on, if you're close by, go up and shank him, which is really awesome. So I guess that makes up this entire video, alright? Keep in mind that a lot of this kind of stuff require a crap ton of work, and this recording right here was essentially a lucky take of like 200 or something. So, thanks for watching. If you want to support my broken ass, or broke ass rather, there's a Patreon link in the description below, rewards and such things. Aside from that, I got the epic t-shirts if you want to, you know, partake in the challenge, support me as a person, making videos, being broke in Norway. Thanks for, yeah, okay, support, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.